Hello everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Invis, and today we're going to be talking about Tina. Start off, Tina is a really strong top tier character right now who can abuse her initial dash speed and overall really great movement speed, long combos, and great advantage state to take stocks like candy. Tina is an assaulter, which means that she utilizes the unique mechanic to jump cancel the end lag of a lot of her moves. Tina is a character with I'd say probably the best combo game and the entire game right now, and she abuses it more than any other character in the game, I'd say. Tina's neutral is pretty strong. It revolves around her really great dash speed and a few of her moves. Start off, her back air is a great aerial. It can be landed with, and I'm pretty sure safe on parry if you land perfectly with it. You can almost immediately dash away, and it makes it a really strong neutral tool. Her other really strong neutral tool that most Tinas like to abuse is forward air. You can land with just forward air 1, or you can mix up and land with forward air 2. It's a pretty good mix-up and very strong neutral tool, and extremely hard for players to punish. Her neutral revolves around her back air, her landing back air, her forward air, and when your opponent whiffs, making sure to catch them with down tilt and jump cancel out of your down tilt because it is a very strong combo starter. On top of your great aerials, you have a pretty good grab game. Not exceptional, but it does allow you to at least start something. Most people, I feel, would probably jump out of your forward throw, or air dodge, which makes it kind of hard to follow up. But the general follow up is either forward air or up air, with there being a bit of leniency with other aerials like Nair. Um, Tina has a lot of great setups in neutral, but mostly her game plan just revolves around tomahawk grab, her great forward air, her whiff punishing down tilt, and her great back air. With up air being a really good neutral tool and completely safe on shield as well. The weakest part of Tina is her disadvantage. Now, her recovery on paper is amazing. I can go all the way to the bottom of the screen and essentially make it back. Just like so. Her down B allows her to bounce off the stage and immediately up special back to ledge. She has wall jumps, which allow her to stall her recovery. On paper, all of this looks great. However, there's a lot of scenarios, and I'll show a clip here, where if I go down here and I down special, or not down special, if I side special down here, I'm put in a really risky situation where I'm going to really struggle to get back to stage because most characters, at least in tournament gameplay, most people will take the risk reward that comes with coming down here and just spiking you. So you do want to be careful about how you use your recovery tools, as that is probably the weakest and most predictable part of Tina's gameplay overall.
Ooh, no. That, I was a little bit. Okay, we DI those. And he doesn't.
I got this.
Go for the honor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no.
There we down there in that one.
There are some more advanced things that you can do with Tina's recovery. I know I went over it earlier, but if you would like to learn how to wall jump, Tina, for whatever reason, the wall jump input is jump and hold up on whatever stick you're using. For mobile, it would just be the one stick you have. For controller, it would be the left analog stick. And for PC, it would just be, I believe, probably just holding W. As I'm pretty sure W is up. But with Tina, obviously she has the side special, down special, up special, and her wall jumps, which again makes her recovery seem awesome. Tina can use her down special normally, but because of the bounce away from the stage like that, It makes it easy for opponents to kind of snipe that recovery path and with a downer. And Tina's pretty light, so she'll die to most spikes pretty early. But if you hold away from the stage, once you get the once you get the part of the down special that hits against the stage, if you hold away, Tina will do a jump upwards instead of a jump away like that. However, the jump away does help with not, like, angling your recovery wrong. But in most cases, this is better because it gives you a single jump upwards because you're hitting yourself against the stage. And in most cases where if your opponent wants to down air you, for that you can just tech against the stage and make it back. Tina's advantage state is exceptional and allows her to be placed much higher on the tier list simply because of that fact. Her advantage state often revolves around whiff punishing with down tilt, starting a combo with forward air, and using your up tilt to stun lock, and using your up air on shield to start combos with grab, or down tilts, or up tilts, or honestly anything. Tina's advantage state is really good, and she has a lot. It's very free flow. She has a lot of options, and can oftentimes touch of death your opponent.
But with what he tried to go for, with him going a bit too all in on it, he does deserve to lose, kind of. But either way, I'm happy. Yep, Invis wins it.
Tina also has a unique mechanic where she can actually turn around in the air, which is kind of odd to say the least. But if you down tilt, jump cancel with your, obviously with your jump button, and hold away, Tina will end up actually jumping in the, well, still jumping towards your opponent, but she'll end up facing the opposite direction. This allows for some pretty unique things where you can down tilt into back air. Obviously, you can down tilt and wave dash cancel into a up tilt, and that is usually more consistent. Because down tilt back air is a little DI dependent, especially at higher percents, with a lot of people managing to get out just by holding away. She also has another unique mechanic where it's the frame 1 jump cancel. However, I won't be going over that in this video because it's a bit more of a niche thing, but it does allow her to rack up kills. And if you have any questions about it, you can absolutely ask me through Discord or in the comments of this video. Overall, Tina is an exceptional character who revolves around her great neutral and exceptional advantage state to take stocks faster than you can blink your eyes and faster than you can say goop, which is, don't ask why I said goop. It's just a random word. I'd say for most new Tinas, I'd say just focus on making sure you know what buttons you're clicking in neutral. For most new Tinas, a lot of people who start off Tina just want to get to that juicy combo game, as it's really cool looking and you get a lot of damage and yada yada yada. But I'd say you need to, as a new Tina, you should probably try practicing just landing with forward air, up air, or doing what's called a tomahawk, where you jump and pretend like you're about to do an aerial and land with a grab. The better your neutral is with Tina, the faster that you're going to be able to set yourself up into that combo game. And then once you're sure that you're consistent with your neutral, after that, I'd say absolutely. Just keep practicing your combo game. But to start off, I would say you definitely want to just practice landing with your aerials or a grab, or even landing with a down tilt on occasion. There's a lot of things that you can do with Tina. She's very freedom-based character. She can kind of free flow, click whatever buttons she wants. And there's a lot of funny setups with forward air 1, both hits of forward air, down tilt, and up tilt. You just need to explore. But everyone should generally focus on making sure that their neutral is good so that they can get those hits that they need. Those magical hits that'll take stocks like candy. And that's my guide to Tina for Dummies. I know I didn't really go over her combo game too much. There's a lot of I think I've mentioned this probably hundreds of times to various different players and several times during this video, but there's a lot of free flow to her combos. So you can get away with doing a lot of just random bullshit. I'd say that combo game should probably be discussed in a different video simply because of the amount of combo setups that Tina has. And if you're interested in seeing that video, just let me know. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments, like I said earlier, and or message me on Discord if you know my username. And most Flash Party servers, my name's Invis. So just let me know if you have any questions. And that's my guide to Tina for Dummies. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.